And we are back. Stupid fucking thing. Stupid fucking thing. It just wouldn't load into Imola. Right, how many have we done? We've done 3. Okay, we're going to carry on with it. Hopefully it loads. In the wet. Come on, Imola. Load up. Oh, of course it loads now very quickly. So what we were doing, I had to just delete the first part of this stream because I had to go off the game because it wouldn't load up Imola. But what I've started with the stream is I'm just doing a few challenges. So I'm just setting time trials on every track in the rain. And I was explaining about I have started to use some custom setups. Not that they'll be any good in the rain. But that is what we're doing. I'm annoyed by that. I'm very annoyed by that. I missed the first like 12 minutes of this. With that being down a hill, it is very tough to, well, very easy to fuck up on. Right. But yeah, we set a lap time on the first 3 tracks, so that was Bahrain, then Jeddah, and then Australia. In Bahrain, we actually set like the 340th best time in the world right now. Oh god. Why did I brake that late? These 2 corners come up are my worst on the track. I struggle heavily with them to be fair, in a way, they're not too bad. I just can't judge the braking. But we were talking about how graphically this game is just gorgeous. And in the rain, I can see like the range out in the distance, so actually you see them streaking down. It's fantastic. This one's going to be, yeah, I'm going to have to brake early. I'm going to brake again. Just want, all I'm trying to do is set a valid time on every track in the wet. I've already done it in the dry. Then down the line I can set about beating them, but I just want that initial time, so it doesn't have to be too quick at all. Just setting a time. Basically just to warm up this stream a bit. Oh, why did I brake? You can do that as just easing off. You can just let go and just lift and coast. Okay, so 130.7. We're in the top 1,000. That's good enough. Right, Miami in the rain. Miami in the rain. Please load up straight away. Okay. Okay. Miami. So it don't feel like Miami at all. It feels like Russia or Australia right now. Okay, I need to brake a lot sooner for this corner because this corner you can really easily lose lap time, but also invalidate your time. On the final corner. Right away for our first lap in the wet at the brand new Miami circuit, which I've already done loads of laps on in a previous live stream. Let's break this one. You want to be as close to the wall as you can, but I wasn't because it's hard to judge that corner. Stay on the track, but start to ease off now. Try and find the apex, which I just have, but it was a bit slow. Going my way down the first long section of this circuit. Very much like Saudi Arabia or Jeddah. Alright, find the braking zone. Starts right there. Oh. Bring the car around. Oh, we're in like the gets tighter and tighter. Then we'll go onto the highway. Make sure you're between the two curbs. A little dry patch there from under the bridge, and then you're away down the long straight. Stay slightly left of the racing line just so I can spot the braking point, which is about there. And we're away. I can't see this being a truly quick time compared to the rest, because I feel like a lot of people would have probably done it in the wet just to get used to it. 1:43.4. I mean, we're still top 1,000, so I will happily take that. So now on to Spain, which I've only done one lap around in its updated form, to be fair. But I like to get used to the track. I have an idea what they're like. Like, it doesn't need to be a quick time. I'm just learning the tracks again. Yep, no entries, because that's why I'm doing them right now. So, Spain. Right, we're away. The best triangle there, as if we've got DRS. Water droplets just slightly in my way there. You can actually do this flat in the dry. You can't quite do it there. Very carefully try and hit the apex, then let your car drift out wide to this outer curb. Once you've hit that, you need to start preparing for this. Again, going quite tight, try and get near the apex. Use the outer curb if need be, as long as you've got wheels still on track. Brake nice and you can brake nice and late there. Okay, this bit you can actually do flat, but I'm not going to risk that. I had to just stab at brakes. Can go slightly out wider than I just did. But then we've got the new section. It's not a hairpin anymore. It's a bit of a loop section, which I always found this bit tricky anyway, so I'm glad they got rid of that. I've been changing it. Then loop around to the left here. Start wide. Oh, brake nice and earlier than that. Brake nice and early there. Stay in between the curbs. Drift out wide on the outer red and white curb there. Stay flat all the way around to the start finish. Top 800 maybe, if I'm generous. Wow. I'm 169th. Nice. Oh, okay, here we go. Monaco. So yeah, we're only getting like 25 XP per lap at the moment, but we will soon get the whatever XP it is for doing 15 time trial laps in the wet on different tracks. Right, this is going to be a tough one. Or is it? Because Monaco, it's a slow track in fairness already, and it's just make it even slower, which probably makes it easier. Because when you're trying to go around as quick as you can in the narrow streets of Monaco, it is tough. I think I'm just going to take it steady. There's no need to rush the lap here. I see it broke a bit too much then. Over the crest, down the corner, then down around the drain. Brake nice and heavy because it's downhill. Still downhill into the hairpin, which I broke a bit too much, but then full lock. It's the slowest corner in F1. I always find that corner very tricky. Same with this one. Then we're off into the tunnel, which it is dry in the tunnel, but the water droplet's still going down the camera. Got to brake very early for this tricky section. Oh my god! No need to crash. Around the swim pool chicane, like so. Brake nice and early. Stay as close as you can to the right side, so you don't clip the corner, or skip the corner I should say. Round Rascasse. Round the final corner. And flat out to the line. Not a great lap. Not a great lap at all, that. Yeah, I'll take that. It's still in the top 1,000, so that's good. Azerbaijan in the wet is going to be tricky as well, especially in the castle section. This might be the first track that I fail first time. Who knows? But you need good downforce here, but you also need pace. So we're going to be using my Azerbaijan setup, which basically it's just a random person that I took off the leaderboard that was high at the time. Yeah, I do like Azerbaijan track. This is gonna be tricky, you know. Right, let's concentrate. Let's concentrate. Bloody Nora, the understeer. Okay, I'll remember that for the actual lap. God, he brakes so early for that corner. And this one, oh my god. This is not the setup you want to be using, which is basically quite low downforce. Great, nice and early, because you see a lot of drivers in row fuck up that corner. Because you're going in at such speed, because it's a DRS zone as well. That's normally a tricky corner. Right, this one you've got to stay as close as you can to the wall on the inside, which I have not done, so normally it opens up this corner, but okay, we are going to crawl around the castle section. This one catches you up. You can't skip it too much because it's in time trial. Brake nice and early. Whoa. Going up the hill you need to brake, but not too much because you are going uphill, so it's going to slow you down regardless. No way. So scruffy, but could have been worse. And then this is a quick section. So going slightly downhill. Brake, 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 brake. Oh, hit the wall, but got away with it. Jesus, I broke so early then. I see the effects of that corner, but it's fine. Right, I'll ease off a bit going around this first section. Then you can just kind of... Oh, bloody hell. I would have lost the wheel like that if it wasn't time trial, I think. I think we're going to be about 23 seconds up from the Ghost. So where does that put us? 2 minutes on the dot. 480, not bad, not bad. Right, Canada is one that I'm kind of used to in the rain because it normally is raining, which is track number 8. I'm going to say 8. I know Britain's 10. So, oh, it's 9. Okay, that's all right. Nearly halfway through the tracks then. Like that. It's just this last chicane. If I fuck this up, then I have to do another lap. I'd rather do them all first time if possible. So you can kind of skip the first bit if we go. That's perfect. Maybe could have carried a bit more speed, but like for what I'm trying to do, that's fine. brake. First corner's always tricky. Carry as much speed as I can around that kind of mini hairpin in many ways. Right, this one I need to stay off the inside curb because that gives you an invalidation, so you've got to go around it kind of sensibly and a bit conservatively. Uphill, so it should slow us down, which it did. Obviously with brakes. I'm not just saying it slows it down, you're fine anyway. I'll put the power down, go under the bridge, but stay as close as you can to the barrier on the left hand side so it opens up the corner. Right, into the hairpin. Brake earlier than that. Oh, only just though. Rotate the car around, it's still turning even by the end of it. Then power down the long back straight. Good overtaking possibilities. Carried a bit more speed then, but I risked invalidating a lap, which we didn't do, luckily. Right, so that. I'll take that, 234th. Right. A track that we should very much be used to in the wet, and that is Silverstone. Great Britain. What a race it was by the weekend. And obviously a fantastic vet. Alex Albon and Zhou Guanyu are fine from it, which is miraculous, especially for Zhou. Right. This is a dry setup. Maybe I should have saved some wet setups just in case. I don't know. See, you can't really switch after. God, I couldn't even see the braking zone then, so I was a bit wide there. Come on, get the power down. Get the power down. Right, first corner is going to be interesting because normally you can do it flat if you get the right line, but I think I'm going to ease off. Bloody hell. That just wants to throw you off the track. And in fairness, this setup that I do have for Britain is very oversteery. So I have to be very careful. Okay, down at Wellington Straight after going through Village. Whoa, a bit oversteery then. But that, like I said, that's the setup. Oh, okay, I mucked up. Blufffield. Alright. Coming down the old start straight. I'm gonna have to brake for this corner. Around Cops. Then coming up to Maggots and Beckett's, which I'm gonna ease off, do a dab of brakes. Maybe I did pussy out of that a bit. Oh, bit of oversteer again. I think that's just because this is a high-speed circuit, and those corners you want to get into them as quick as you can. Understeering, you have to slow down a lot more. At the end of the Hangar Straight. Oh, brake. So you can see the car just wants to turn. So it's a fighting act, and I'm going against myself. I'll take that 143.8. That's actually very shit. I think the setup for Britain isn't quite right, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I wonder if it's because, like, to be fair, I think there's more people on the leaderboard for Great Britain because it's been the Silverstone Grand Prix, so people been wanting to play it a lot more and like put in a sick lap and try and compare it to what people actually do in real life. So I can understand that. But anyway, to Austria in the wet. Probably the easiest track on the calendar, because it's the shortest and it's not got many turns and it's got a couple of DRS zones, so 3 in fact, where overtaking is actually quite easy on this track. But we'll see what we can do in the wets. I'm not expecting a great time because I think a lot of people just drive this track because it is the easiest on paper. Okay, I might as well just restart a lap time. No point in going around again. That's my first invalidated lap because it might be the easiest on the grid, like layout wise. But it's easy to fuck up that first corner and go slightly wide. I thought I had a wheel still on the track though, so I'm a bit disappointed by that, but I'm just going to take it more cautiously this time. Well, I kind of skipped it a bit then. I thought I went off track there, but let's build on it now. In the Alpine Hills in Austria. That was slow around there. It is a slow corner actually because you're going uphill, so the car slows down a lot more than you'd think anyway. But this one is tricky because it's downhill. But it is more a open angle one compared to the last one. Okay. Brake, but not too much going into here because you want to carry speed down to this one. This one you don't need to brake actually too much because it is actually a lot wider than you think. Normally I drive over the curbs a bit more than that, but I don't want to risk losing the lap time. So about now the lap would finish, so obviously in the wet it is slower anyway. Let's not muck up the final corner. Then it's just a short run to the finish line. Not the greatest lap. Not the greatest lap. You know what, I'll take that considering I thought a lot of kids would be on this track trying to set good lap times, but maybe they're just racing against their mates or against the AI. Okay. Paul Ricard in the wet. Normally quite a high speed circuit again. Load that car setup and just a quick look at everything right now. Things are interesting. Alright, good track. Tricky last sector if you don't keep it neat and tidy. You can get out of sync. Well, yeah, I can feel already this is again a very understeery setup because it is a high-speed circuit. But don't mind that. Don't mind that. But in the rain, it's a bit of a different animal. Bit of a different animal, different beast. Right, right there inside curb. Oh god. Honestly, that was totally my fault. I thought it went straight across. I forgot it went like a bit right and left. Damn it. That's wasted like a good 30 seconds of my life. A while since I've been in a Paul Ricard. Except for the one lap I've done in a dry on time trial in this game. Not a bad track though. I don't mind Paul Ricard. But people don't like it. I don't know why. There's a lot worse tracks on the circuit like Japan. I hate Japan. Quite a heavy braking zone into this bit. Keep it tight. Brake, but you're going uphill. Oh. Sorry, stay on track. Onto the straight. Good overtaking point here, but you need to make sure that you can make the chicane. Braking nice and early because I don't want to fuck this lap up again. Up the hill, and away you go on the second part of this. So very much like Le Mans, this track where it's got the backstroke and it's got a few chicanes just to break it up a bit instead of just have like All Star Le Mans where it's just literally just one long. I've always found this corner tricky because you can carry speed, but if you carry a bit too much speed, you go offline very easily. And brake into this corner. And then the final couple of corners. Where it just gets tighter and tighter on itself, so brake nice and light. I just want to set lap time. It doesn't need to be anything too clever and fancy, because I'm not trying to go for the best lap time ever. I'm just going for a lap time that is valid. Okay, 147. Is that good? Top 300, take that. Hungary. What I like to call the go-kart track, because it's very narrow and there's no like real like long straight or anything. It's just turn after turn after turn, and it like resembles a go-kart track in its layout. So what you want here is actually quite a bit of downforce. So like it is normally increased downforce to preset 2. Hungary. Go to track. It's not the worst track ever, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it's just because like it's not really a great overtaking track because it is very narrow. But we'll see what we can do. I'm not expecting great things. Right, this one you've got to watch out for the braking zone. Not skip too much of the curb. And this one, don't ride the inside curb because it will spin. And then up to the chicane. Brake. Stay in between the sausage curbs. Then away. Then this bit is the go-kart section where it's really tight. Really, it flows nicely when you get it right, but when you get it wrong, it's unforgiving and you lose a lot of time. Down the hill, brake. The last couple of corners, which are quite medium sweeping corners. So one to the left, stay off the inside curb bit. And then around to the right. You don't need to brake too much for that, you can just ease off, probably a bit of coasting. And then across the line. 133.2. Take that, top 250. But at this stage, I don't think there's many people that have done this. But unless they've done like this challenge. Which overall for the XP you get isn't worth it, but it is one of the ones set for the series. So people could get it done in their own leisure, but for me, I want to get it done, have a nice warm up. Right, Belgium. This could be a nightmare, purely on the basis that it's such a long track. So we're going to be pushing 2 minutes, like we were in. What track did we do 2 minutes on the dot? Is that Azerbaijan? I think it was Azerbaijan. Oh god. Bus stop chicane. It was not fun then. Anyway, we start a lap. Now, heavy braking zone into the first corner because even though you're braking on a slant, you then go downhill, so you catch a bit of speed. So you want to keep good speed going around it, but you don't want to go around it too quickly because you're going to be offline. You lose time all the way up Eau Rouge. Right, Eau Rouge, I'm going to. I actually even dabbed the brakes in because I was a bit scared then. It's a very scary corner. It's a daunting one. Obviously we saw the accident of, was it Antoine Hubert? A couple of years ago, a few years ago. Where unfortunately he lost his life at the top of Eau Rouge. this one's tough because it's downhill. Gotta keep the speed, but also keep rotation of the car. Get over to the right hand side for this section. Still going downhill, so we just gotta be wary on the brakes. Then we've got a quick left-hander here that sweeps around. You don't want to hit the inside curve of this section, which I just tapped then, because you'll potentially spin. But okay, you need to be a lot closer to the apex on the curb there. Same with that one. And this is actually a tricky corner because it is quick, and the curves are unforgiving. A vent normally you can go around this bit flat out, but I eased off because I knew I'd be going off the track. Because you're like effectively aiming at the house. And you've got the long, quick section here, which I think I might ease off here as well. Yeah, just because it's in the rain. And then up to the bus stop chicane again. Let's try and get it a bit better this time. Rotate the car. Rotate the car again. Hit the apex nicely, and then up the hill to the start finish line. For 2 minutes 2, which is the longest so far. Top 400. I will take that. On to Netherlands. I think I might have actually done the challenge now. I don't know, maybe I didn't actually. Maybe this is the 15th. This could be the 15th actually. Okay. What sort of setup we've got for Netherlands? Which I don't mind this circuit. When it first got introduced to the game, it didn't look finished. As in, like, not the game version of it, the track didn't look finished. There was a lot of like sandy areas and stuff. I do like this last corner because it's like a banking section. It's like NASCAR. You're like on the tilt, and then you get onto the main straight. It was like a proper NASCAR banking circuit. It was beautiful. First corner, I don't mind either. You brake quite late, but you need to stay as tight as you can just to so you can exit with a bit of speed. Then over this little section, and then into the first bank section of the circuit. Oh, I love that. There needs to be more cambered turns. There's one in Jeddah which we did, and there's 2 here. I'm trying to think of other. Might be. Oh god, I'm carrying a bit too much speed there. Ease off because it's easy. I've made mistakes here in the past. Then here you want to aim inwards, otherwise you're going to be on the outer curb. Then around here, and then normally on the left here is the orange wall. Max's elite fans, because obviously this is his country. It's weird actually, but Netherlands is the flattest country on earth, but as for F1 tracks, this one has so much like elevation change. In a sense, it's not flat. So with the banked section, oh god, I could have spun. Like this section, this isn't flat. This is banked. Look, and there's hills to the left-hand side, and you go up and down. It's like a roller coaster. This track, very unflat. Oh, I'll take that 170 first. Very nice. On to Monza. Have I done it now? I have done it now. 1250 XP is lovely. Does that get me to level 21? It doesn't. Get some pit coins at level 21. I was saying 51. That was pointless. Okay, it did load up. For a second I was thinking, this is taking ages. So this one, you need as much top speed as you can, but interestingly enough, I don't know if that's a good option. Oh, that was Singapore's. We're going to be loading Monza down the Backstreet. I didn't realise that Monza was so close. It's literally just north of Milan. So to my left now is Milan, because this straight here goes north. Very long straight, not as long as Azerbaijan though. But getting the braking zone here needs to be right. think I outbroke myself then. But the better you do the first corner, this second corner gets better. And then it's a long sweeping section down to the next chicane. They love a good chicane in Monza. Brake nice and early, because you don't want to go over that curb, because you'll just launch yourself off it. It's actually not as bad as the last F1 game, because you did literally, if you turned in too early, you launched off it. A little bit of an oversteer there, a bit of a drift in a Formula 1 car. Alright, quick chicane down here. Need to brake. Brake. Stay on this curb as much as I can, then on the inside curb. I did a tiny little drift around there as well. It's not the end of the world. I love how the water droplets go down the side pods of the car. I was just looking down those and show you. Have a look at it. Says where you cross the line. Look at the drops. It's like they're like shooting stars. It's gorgeous. For 132.3. Oh, you know what? I'll take that. I thought because it's a high-speed circuit and there's not much downforce, I will take that. Singapore. I did a race in Singapore yesterday. It was a dry, and I went from 19th to 14th or 15th, something like that. Which, in the grand scheme of things, you're still out the points. It's not good enough, but it's a tricky overtaking track here, so I'll happily take it. Okay, custom setup. Singapore. Alright, let's go. So yeah, preset 2 was the recommended one, so you want downforce because there's some tricky turns here. Coming across the start-finish line. Heavier braking zone when you think into the first corner. You ride that curb and then it goes nice and tight to here. Then we've got a nice sweeping right turn back, gets tighter and tighter until you hit the apex. On the power early, you want to be as close as you can to the left on wall, but I broke a bit too much. So this is a DRS zone. Rain drops them away, it doesn't matter though. Then brake. Then we've got effectively a mini like hairpin. Nearly a hairpin, I should say. Sweep around, it gets tighter and tighter, then on down to a government building. I think it's government building. Brake is nice, and then you go over this bridge here. Then make sure you straighten yourself up before braking, because it can really cost around that corner. I did that way too slow, but it's fine. Yeah, I think they're the Petronas buildings, just behind. Heavy braking zone. Then here as well, you kind of braking on a turn, which is no idea. You need to straighten yourself up, then brake. Then we go under the bridge here. That's the curb. Don't need too much braking here. See the Ferris wheel ahead of us, but we go around this bit, which is DHL corner, I call it, because literally all the things are DHL except for Singapore branding on the side. Double brakes, or you can actually ease off and you can just like coast around it in dry. 2 minutes exactly, 219th, spot on. Take that. On to Japan, my least favourite track. I don't know why, but it is always. I think it's that first sector, but it's like left and right, and left and right. Because if you fuck up the first bit, you're out of sync. So the recommended is actually with downforce, even though there is actually some high speed bits on this, but I'm happy with that. Yeah, Japan and USA have some tricky first sectors. But I just don't like this track. I don't know why. It's dull, but yet I know that Formula 1 drivers really like this track. Maybe because it takes like some skill. I prefer Monaco than this track, but I'm not a big fan of Monaco in real life or in the game. It used to be sick to watch, but there's literally no overtakes. It's a strategy race. Okay, I broke a bit too much then, but it's fine. Carry as much as... Like, this track in the rain actually isn't too bad because it's easy to follow. Yep, it's another turn. There's just another left and right, and but now it's down the track. It was around here, unfortunately, where Jules Bianchi lost his life by his car going under a recovery vehicle. Back then, the halo wasn't a thing, whereas obviously we saw this weekend just gone with the Silverstone Grand Prix twice, both in the F1 and the F2 race, that it saved lives. It saved 2 lives this weekend. I love the halo. I think if you look at an F1 car, like an older F1 car without halo, it looks daft now. It's part of this body, and that's why, even as daft as it sounds, I love having the halo column just shown on this game, because it's realistic. If you use a halo and take off the halo column, it looks weird. As we go around the final corner and cross the line. To be fair, it wasn't the worst lap at all. Okay, 223rd. I expected it quite high because no one does Japan. Right, off to Dallas, Texas. I think it's Dallas. No, it's Austin. Sorry, Austin, Texas. For the USA track. So recommended is balanced because you need downforce for the first section, but there's a lot of high speed stuff. So, okay, 4 more tracks to go. 4 more tracks. I do like this track, even though it's tricky. I do like it. But the thing is, I'd probably say now that Monza and USA, or Italy and USA, they've been outclassed now by Miami's track, which I think is fantastic. It's a beautiful track. And Imola. I prefer Imola than Monza. More skill involved, and the history with Imola obviously losing like Senna and Ratzenberger. Alright, so it's this bit. Look, if you're out of sync, you're out of sync. So I decided just to slow up and get back in sync, but if you're doing a qualifying lap, this is where you either have a good lap or a bad lap. But luckily this is time trial. I'm not really going for a fastest lap. I'm going for a lap. A good lap. The hairpin at the apex, lovely. And then this is where you need little downforce. You need as much straight line speed as you can. We probably broke a bit too late there. Just about. There was a delay time between me seeing red of the racing line and then actually braking. Very technical last sector in Austin. It made even trickier due to the rain. Brake, 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 brake. Right, 1 corner to go. Which is actually harder than you think. We're 30 seconds up on the Ghost. 152 is not bad. 96th! Booyah. Even though I actually messed up the first sector. I'll take that. I will take that. Anyone streaming? That's cool. Anyone streaming? That's cool. Right. Mexico. I'm not a huge... I'm indifferent with this track. Sometimes I enjoy it, sometimes I don't. Lately, in these like most recent games, I'm not a big fan of it, but maybe it'll come back to me in this game. I haven't really been around it much. I always find that the AI are incredibly strong around this track. I think that's one of the reasons why. It's down off this corner, they launch. I just can't find that consistency. I should have been tighter to the apex then. I thought I skipped the corner then, but I didn't. Alright, this is a heavy braking zone. Catches people out. You need to brake early and keep as tight as you can, which like in the rain is harder. Easier said than done. Because now like, I'm out of sync for that corner. And potentially could be out of sync for the hairpin, which the weather just doesn't help. But anyway, first half of the track is done. Now we've got a technical slalom bit. Oh god. Stayed on track just. I like how the... Oh, bollocks! I knew I'd just gone a bit too much in. Down. Alright, let's concentrate. Let's concentrate. For the old baseball ground. Final corner, I thought I'd skip that then. I would have cried. Especially because the finish line is literally just here. I'll take that. Right, 2 more tracks to go, and to be fair, one of my favourite tracks, probably my 3rd favourite track. Right. Come on, you cunt. Alright. Brazil. Yeah, you need some good top speed here. Brazil. Come on, let's do this. Breaking uphill, but it's hard to judge. Bit of wheel spin there. Right, tricky first corner. You can. It's easy to outbrake yourself, but it's also easy to brake too late. Right. Quick left-hander coming up. It was a decent lap. I think it could have been better. Jesus, I nearly invalidated it. Could have been better. We'll take it. 119.8. 83rd. We'll definitely take that. 83rd. I'm the 83rd fastest person on this game around Brazil. One of my favourite tracks. Whereas, like, this next track was possibly one of my worst tracks, but because it's been changed, I really like this track. Really, really do like this track. Yeah, balance setup is actually probably advised, actually. There we go. Dry. To be fair, you know what? These setups haven't been too bad, even though they had been wet. Nice bit of oversteer, I just felt then. Down to the new hairpin section. Instead of a chicane into a hairpin section, it is just a hairpin section, so you can have better speed. And then now straight down into a tricky section, a tricky little chicane. Because you have to brake nice and early. That'll do. Let it roll a bit. Then this is the bit where Hulkenberg ended up upside down. Good few years ago now. And then we're coming up to the next new section. So instead of a chicane again into like kind of like a hairpin section, it's just a nice bank. But it's off camber. It's actually off camber still down to the marina because they can't build it up so it is cambered. Which I find very interesting. But obviously I understand why, because it is Marina Bay. It is actually Abu Dhabi's marina. Tell the brakes, but normally you can do that flat. Then final corner, let's hit the apex, or just miss it. Why not, James? Then across the line for a 140.5, which is 210th. But I'm going to go back to Brazil because I just want to see the leaderboard with my name on it. But I'll take that. So we have now set a lap time in the wet on every track. So if we go to, I'm 83rd. I'll take that. Look, I'm there. I've beaten Trix Cass by 0.002, so 2,000th of a second. Get in. Someone beat me just today with their player car. Fair enough. Fair enough, lad. Fair enough, lad. But yeah, I would take that to be 83rd in the wet. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. Right, the next thing to do is look at other challenges that I can complete. I think there's a few that if I just turn down the thingy, then I can do. So Podium Pass challenges. So there is a series one, so it's stay out in first for a total of 50 laps in Grand Prix mode. I can do that at some stage. Because then I've got that whole series done, which in solo, which is good. VIP, most of them like career, and the fastest lap in a session at France one time. I can do that. Take victory from pole one times in Austria, set it, so that's 80 difficulty and above. And then we've got the standard ones, which I want to do. So complete a race in Bahrain and earn fastest lap in Bahrain. So just complete it and also get fastest lap. So I'm going to do that. And then complete a race in Italy using wet tyres. You know what? Seeing as I've just done that, like in time trial, so in Italy, I assume you can do it in Monza, in Imola, but I'm going to do it in... I'm going to do it in Red Bull. I'm going to do it with Max. Wait, what was it? I've forgotten it already. What is it? I've forgotten it. How have I forgotten it? Complete a race. Oh, literally just complete a race. Okay, I'll do that on 90 then. No, not single player career. Solo. Not time trial. Bloody hell, man. Okay, Italy. I want a good handling car. Literally, I'm just going to do it on a 5 lap race. 5 lap race on 80 in the wets. I need to have it on. So let's have it very wet. Let's have it sunset in the wet. Also, I want to introduce you to this bottle. It doesn't look that big, but it's a 2-litre bottle which has time markings on it. And what time is it? It's 2 o'clock, so I should realistically be down to about there. Oh, you can't see. I should be down to there, but I haven't really drank too much today, but I'm going to drink some now. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock.
With the rain coming down here at the 3.6-mile Monza circuit, the low drag setups preferred by most teams could cause them some problems in today's Grand Prix. So watch out for cars struggling for grip around the curve.
Okay, I'm down to about 1 p.m.
That's the Parabolica to you and me. The last.
So I'm only like an hour behind today.
11 corners.
Okay, thank you, Crofty. Oh, I'm on pole. Oh shit, I didn't change. So it's a 5 lap race. All I need to do is survive. I was going to say the same behind me, that's nice of them. But I realised they're not. Good thing is in the rain, you get more ERS back. Don't go for a move on me now. Oh, bloody hell, look how fucking quick Sainz is. Shit, I broke then for some reason. Okay, save a bit of charge for the start finish line. Oh, went a bit wide there, but it's fine. Right, let's use this to the line. Oh, my battery's about to run out for this lap. Go, go, go. I need them to battle behind me. Which they are doing to some extent. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, bollocks, I'm gonna have to skip
Right,
it.
you've been pushing your luck on track limits too much, and we've been given a 3-second penalty.
Bollocks. Even though that was my first like miss, but like, what else am I supposed to do? That was my first offence as well. That's poor. Poor from the stewards. Right, we need to make sure we win by 3 seconds or more then. Okay, there is actually a nice gap. I'm so shit at this first chicane. I'm so much better at that chicane now though. Pardon me. Okay, still no one, which is nice.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. That's Sainz behind you now. Our gap behind is 4.2 seconds.
4.2 seconds.
Look after these tyres now if you want to finish the race on this compound. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps.
Make that 2 laps now. They're battling each other, but they're quick. I think it's because they're battling. Oh God Almighty! Oh, I think it's because they're battling each other that like they're speeding each other up. That sounds crazy because normally that means they slow each other down, but I don't know. I still don't think I'm gonna finish first. I think I'm gonna either fuck it or they're gonna go really quick. This is 90 AI. To put that in perspective, because it has like a range where it's like expert or whatever. 90 is the start of master, which is what I'm trying to learn on this game. So I've had it on master for like the last few F1 games, and it's been spot on. But this one is tough. I do see signs, and he's got away from the pack. And the first and final lap, they use a lot of ERS, AI cars do, to try and close up and just go for it.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Jesus, look how quick. Ugh. That might have been the quickest one I've done around there because I'm matching my best time. But that just seemed ugly. Gone a bit too deep into that. Lost a bit of time. Oh my god, they've caught up so much. I need to nail this. That's not 3 seconds. Sainz has won this. Without a shadow of doubt. I am stupid. P2. Yeah, I've just seen it on my steering wheel. Shit! Fair play, Sainz. After his first win at Silverstone in real life. Shit.
Here we are then, a thoroughly deserved
I needed them to battle more.
after another excellent Grand Prix.
I've got no one else to blame but myself. My pace was good until the final lap of it, and obviously they stormed back.
What do you think it was today, Ants, that gave them the edge over the competition?
Well done,
Well,
Sainz.
they have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today.
That's how on it you have to be, and that was just 5 laps. Imagine if that was 25 laps.
Have confidence to attack, and having that confidence gets you on the power earlier. It lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
But you got to remember that Ferrari is quick.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium.
Go on,
taking
Carlos.
their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
Fair play, fair play. Oh, if I didn't muck up that first corner, but it is in the way, you got to remember. I do like this camera looking out onto the track. That's a sick, like, thing that they added. See, we did it at least, so that's the main thing. Hey, we're going to be level 21. Get in, lads. Some pit coins and a new sticker. That level 23 helmet is sick,
Anthony
by the way.
Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Charles Leclerc
I
showed
can't see
exactly
under
how
my
to
face
manage
cam.
yourself
Actually, I
out on the
can't
track
see under
today.
my face
He was
cam.
almost flawless out there.
If I
Incredible
look
stuff.
at this.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend.
I want
of
to see what
racing.
the gap
Thanks
is.
to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Ah, he was 2 seconds behind me. He was 2 seconds behind me because I finished a second behind him. Charles was only a tenth. Oh no, he was another second behind. So Carlos just got away from everyone. Yeah, it is what it is. Tease, what do you tease? Okay, so we've done that one. We can do the Bahrain one next, which I'm going to do. Oh, they changed today, so they keep on going. So complete 2 races in an F1 car, F2 car at Abu Dhabi. I could do that. How many is there? Replace. It says replace challenge, but replace what challenge? Oh, you can choose which one. Okay. So these are just right. Let's do the Bahrain one. So, hang on. What do I need? Fastest lap, and then complete the race. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, so we're gonna do it with what car would we like? Let's use Lewis. And then it's literally just going to be a 3-lap race, very short race, and we are going to take the thing down to about 60. You know what, I'm even going to put it down to 50, just so we get the fastest lap, because it is tough around this track now.
It's race day and our drivers are all out on the grid performing their final checks.
Okay, 3-lap race. Oh, we're on the front row, that's good. We might as well use the Bahrain spec. Maybe I would have won by more if I used the other one. Welcome, I'm just seeing someone else is watching. Oh, I wanted to come across the left end, but put by a path by someone. I'm going to try and squeeze. It looks like it was a Ferrari. It is a Ferrari. Okay, this is going to be an issue. For only 3 laps in Bahrain, so I need to make sure I catch. God, it's weird actually doing it in the dry. All of the things I've done today are in the wet. Okay, I've got onto the back of him very nicely. Again. Turn 10. Make sure I get around. Oh, I went a bit wide because I turned in a bit too late then. We'll use a bit of DRS. There's no way Perez is going to be flat out for her. He's not. Okay, I'm going to choose my area wisely. Oh my god, how slow do you want to be? Give him enough room on the side. Yeah, I had to cut that a bit to keep the angle fine for me. Now let's get away. Oh god, I just realised I need to complete it, but I need to do the fastest lap as well. Let's go for it then. That's a nice turn. Break. That was a good launch actually. That's much better. Rotated the car nicely in 2 stages then. I always look at that corner as 2 stages. Braking in a straight line and then you've got a brake on the turn. Right, let's do this flat this time. Brake nice and late and just let the car rotate itself. Keep it within the white lines. And then down the hill, let's use overtake because we need that fastest lap, which is one of the daily challenges. That's a good fire call. You know what? That's a sick lap. Like, granted, I'm far ahead because I put down the AI, but I just wanted to make sure I did this.
Good job. That was
Right, 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Can just chill now for this final lap. This Mercedes is beautiful to drive. I feel like with the so far, when obviously this game isn't updated to make it like very realistic car performance to real life, but I find that the Red Bull, as much as it's brilliant handling, like because it's like so like nose heavy, and you can see by like the angle, the angle. So yeah, I managed to do some like stunt driving. But yeah, well, back to what I was saying. The because the Red Bull is like nose heavy, and you can see by the angle of the car, and it's so good at handling. Whereas like the Ferrari is not the greatest handling, but it's got such good speed. That's what I found. But what I find with the Mercedes year in year out is it's the best of both worlds. It's like it's not the best. I would say it's the second best handling car to the best handling car, which is the Red Bull, and I think it's second best in pace. But in real life, if this was realistic, I'd be doing this all the time with the pubsing down the main straight. Okay, at least we managed to win that, even though I did have that spin. But it don't matter, the win is irrelevant. Because all we needed to do for our daily challenges was complete a race in Bahrain and also set the fastest lap. So I'm happy with that. Because it's always fun having like different scenarios and stuff. I can't be bothered to watch this. Even though it's beautiful to see Lewis at the top step, which is the first time I've seen that on this game. So that is 500 more XP. So now, we'll see what other ones are. I believe, well, we saw what we've got one which is win the British Grand Prix with George Russell, and the other one is complete 2 races in Abu Dhabi with an F2 car. But I'll see if there's actually any more added, because some might link together if there's more. Okay, no. So I've done 2 out of 4. Win a race at Silverstone with George Russell, which I'll do while it's still set on 50 AI. And then we'll go back up to 90 AI and do 2 races in Abu Dhabi. So 3 lap race in Silverstone with George Russell. Okay, Georgia boy. Right. What I'm going to do, keep it clear, and I'm going to put it to sunset, because sunset on this game looks gorgeous. You know what, we'll have it as a 5 lap race, I think. So we'll keep it on 50 AI, because, like, obviously we want to win. And if I put it up to what I play normally with 90, there's no way I'm winning. Everyone's too quick. Plus, I don't know how we're going to start in this race. Hopefully we start better than what George did at the weekend, because obviously he was out by the first corner, because he was the one that tangled with Joe.
I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Oh, we're going to have a bit of oversteer fun. Oh, wow, we start third. Okay. On the outside of cops. No, not cops. Ooh, oh God, we're gonna tangle. See, look, you can get around without Verstappen causing a crash. Oh God, went a bit wide on that one, so coming out of it. Right. Down the hanger straight. We'll take the car into the beautiful sunset, just to add something even more special and a bit more jeopardy. Why did I ease off? I'm a pussy, massive pussy around there. It's blinding, it's beautiful though. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just looking back at the stream, that is blinding down there. Be a man. Flat out. That was just the gear note just changing, but that was not me taking my finger off the accelerator. Come on, Georgia boy. Should have done this 3 laps, shouldn't I? I'm loving the oversteer.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Right. I'm not a pussy. I didn't tease off. The light! It blinds! That's why I love the Mercedes, it's got that good straight line speed. Shit, I was going to say good handling, but that was down to me doing that mistake. Oh. Yeah, the oversteer is just fun around this track. Let's try and set a new fast level. Okay, not at that fucking pace. But we have ERS to burn, so let's burn it. I always go around, like around very dodgy there. Okay, went wide then. Maggots. Beckets. It's not been the greatest lap so far, but you know what, we'll take it. So easy to over rotate this car, especially with the setup. So as far as I'm concerned, driving God. No, I'm joking.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Mental, I'm losing time down there. I've got low ERS, so I was going to be losing time regardless. Nearly slipped on that curb. Not great at the apex there, but sunset pushed me off. Right, that is another thing done. Come on, George. Come on, Georgia boy. Yeah, driver day, obviously. That's what you get. Right, I'm going to stick it back up to 90. 50 difficulty is pissy. I should have done that as a free lap race.
Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver?
Okay. Podium pass. Challenges. Right, done 3 out of 4. So we need to now complete 2 races in an F2 car in Abu Dhabi. But we are going to do it. All we have to do is complete them. So, oh, F1. Abu Dhabi. Right, what? I don't know what, like, is a good car. The thing is, I don't really care too much. Should we be in the fake Alpine or the fake... We'll be in the fake Red Bull, the high-tech GP. Oh, Vips. I've heard of Vips. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Isn't this the guy that's just been sacked because he was racist? I'm not going to be him. Definitely not. That is the guy, isn't it? I thought he was an esports driver, though. I didn't realise it was an F2 driver. Okay, is there anyone I know? Oh, wait, to be fair, it's 2021. Should we be Joe? Yeah, let's be Joe. In a fake Alpine. Okay, so it's literally just going to be feature only. It's just going to be 3 laps. But we're going to do it on wide play on Master, which is very tough. Keep it clear and we'll have it realistic. So it's going to be like dusk going into night. Which, to be fair, it does actually do a bit of a transition into it. This is the first time I've used F2 car.
Here is the grid for...
In this. Oh, yeah, it's the other commentator, isn't it?
Okay,
oh, the purple tyres.
Don't let me down.
Do I use my Abu Dhabi one? Don't see why not. Oh, nice. Super soft tyres. Oh, I missed them. Okay. It's to complete the race. So if I... God, these sound awesome. Okay, we lost a few positions there. But I should be able to gain some back now. I'm going to go... Oh, around the outside. That didn't work. There's no DRS. Is there even an ERS? There isn't. Shit, I can't even go down the inside now. Whoa, bloody hell, guys. Do you want to chill? Jesus Christ. They're rapid. God, they understood like bastards, these cars. Did someone really try to think about the dive down the inside? What, is there a slow car or something? Because... God, these do have a very different feel. But you've got to remember, these are 2021 spec cars. They're not 2022. To be fair, that means Joe came into F1 at the right time. because he's not got anything to compare it to. I mean, in fact, he's actually had a good season so far, except for reliability and crashes. But let's not talk about that. But he's got nothing to compare it against. I mean, in fact, like he's coming to it totally fresh, which is probably good. Come on, let's try and hook on to the back of Drugovich, whoever that is. Do I go for a lunge? Nah, I probably shouldn't. The thing is, there's no ERS, so I can't like overtake at all. Fair play to these guys now. See, like they get a bloody good launch off the back of me. Oh god. Held it, it's fine. Come on, fake Alpine. So last lap they were very slow around this section. And yet again, I wouldn't say they're quick.
Okay, this is your final lap.
Alright, DRS in the final lap of the race. That was a bit risky. Problem is, I'm in the DRS train. Oh, I like the button display on this. I'm just trying to think of a space where I can actually probably go for a lunge. Because I've got to remember, I've got to complete... Oh, it is official times here. That is why it's day. Because this is normally before the F1 starts. Of course it is. Thinking about it. Oh, we'll do one at night then, just to mix it up a bit. Bloody hell. There's just no way I can lunge. And without like ERS or anything, then it is tough to make a decision of what. I've just got to hold my place, which I've lost positions in this race, but I assume it's still top 10 in F2. Was it top 8 in F2? I mean, we'll take it.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Come on, Joe. It's nice to see you on, not upside down. Theo Pourchaire? I'm not like huge into F2. Like normally you just know about names when they do well for the season. Like that's how I learnt about George Russell even before they got into F1. Because it's easy to say, oh, I knew about Lando Norris before he came into F1, but I actually did know about their battle in F2. Obviously, seeing Mick Schumacher win the F2 a couple of years ago now, it's very good. Very nice. I wonder if they have plans then to get rid of VIPs on it, because it is VIPs, isn't it?
And so, driver of the day then,
Marcus Armstrong.
Who do you think you'd go for?
Okay, let's do... Oh, I've heard of Longard, actually. And obviously Oscar Piastri. He's going to Williams next season, potentially.
We hope to see you then. Take care.
Jack Aitken, I know. You know what, we'll be Jack Aitken for this race again. Come on, you fuckers! Oh. I do notice that there is someone that keeps hopping in and out of the stream. Just say hi in the chat. Why not? Oh, I'm friendly. Oh god, F2, F1, F2. Right, who does he drive for? Sato. Jack Aitken. You actually know, we'll be at ART driver. Be Lungard. I've heard of you. 3 laps again. This time it's going to be dawn or dusk. We're going to do it dusk because we can. And then yes, start it again.
It's race day for our young drivers here in the United Arab Emirates, where the Yas Marina circuit is about to play host. Let's take a look at the grid.
Okay, here we
P4.
go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
You know what? The setup wasn't actually too bad at all. Abu Dhabi. I kind of rated it, so we just need a better start. I had a poor start. Tictum. It'd be sick in future F1 games if they had like the W series as well. Right, you know what? We're gonna be. Oh god. How did I not get damage then? Oh, okay. Do I not have damage on? That's such an unrealistic start. I'm gonna start again. Are these just built like brick shithouses or something? I had a feeling it would be a quicker start. Right. I was going to leave gap then, but... Healthy lunge. Ever hurt anyone? About to sink them. Dan Tickton. Right, a bit of an oversteer then. It was too far back to go for a lunge. I'm sticking with him. I probably should have gone for a lunge then. You know what, these cars are sick. Plus, it's nice seeing a super soft tyre. And not of like the mud guards. Let's see if I can close up to Derival. That was a good first. That was a good
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
sector. gonna stick with him. The thing is, he's still gonna get DRS to Tictum. Not a lot I can do about that. Oh god. Yeah, he's gonna get DRS. Healthy lunge? Sure. Oh, went off line. Still there. Wait, how, is it not DRS down there? Gonna have to. Shit. Hold it, James, hold it, James, hold it, James, hold it, James. Come on, that is fantastic driving. That is incredible driving. Shame not one for the lead. It was a healthy lunge. I didn't hit him at all.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Christian Lundgaard. That was a nice car to use. Dan Tictum though, fair enough. He was incredible in that 3 laps.
Brilliant
Yeah,
stuff
he actually
from
was
Carlin
good, you
today.
know.
What a superb victory.
P1.
Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
Oh, I like
think they kept
his helmet. That's sick.
That's why they won today.
That's
Smooth,
such a sick helmet.
steady, everything better.
Is that
It's
Team
happened to
Carlin?
them. They handle it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out everything else. The car, the
That's
strategy.
a nice car,
They
Tictum's car as
managed
well.
to keep out of trouble the whole way round.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
Well done, Tictum. He's got a great name, Tictum. So much so I'm going to say it again, Tictum. Yay, we've done the 4 challenges.
And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Oh, Tictum is
They
British.
say Daniel Tictum. He was committed the entire race.
Yes.
It paid off with the result.
Fair,
After all
fair
this
play.
drama, you'd be mad not to join us.
How long have we been going? I'm going to say just an hour. Hour. Oh shit. We're going nearly 2 hours. Oh shit, I did not think that. Alright, yeah, you know what? We're going to call it there then. No, that was sick. Until next time, guys. Goodbye.